All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Here she is, the 1976 Corvette. So we got it running and I was able to drive it home. Now today we're gonna work on getting it all cleaned up. So I'm going to detail the interior. I'm going to power wash it off and hopefully it'll look a lot nicer. And then we still have a lot more things to do with it. I didn't bleed the brakes properly, so driving it home was a little sketchy. And I will say, let me just have a gander at that. That's beautiful. Like, that's a 50-year-old car. Now, if we walk over here, that is like a 25-year-old car, and this car is amazing. I drove it last night, and I love this car so much more after being in that car, not the truck, but, you know, the Corvette. Like, it's 50-something years old, so there's going to be a lot of upgrades we'll need to do in the future, but this is going to be fun. All right, so with, you know, how busy I've been in the last few days, I got to get all the tools and stuff put away, fit them in the garage with all this other crap. Oh, and too, we've got the motorcycle. So actually yesterday, I ended up driving that, the Porsche, the Lincoln, and the Corvette all on the same day. So going between 4 vehicles is a little crazy. But like I said, this car drives so, it's so nice. I love it. And that's not very descriptive, but I know everybody likes to make fun of these. If you go to a car show, they're like, oh, you drive a Porsche Boxster, it's not a 911. But you have to drive one. Like, it's mid-engine, it's fantastic, and it's a manual. But anyway, like I said, gotta get the tools out of here, unload it, and then we'll pull the Corvette up here, and we'll start vacuuming it out, detailing it, and getting it all washed up. Okay, Lincoln's all vacuumed out. Now it's time to move on to this bad boy. So like I said, I'm thinking definitely need to vacuum out the whole inside. Definitely need to power wash it off. Be very careful. And I mean, the interior itself, I don't want to hit that, isn't in terrible shape for being a 50-year-old car. It's just, it definitely, you know, for sitting for 10 years, it's got that old musty smell. So definitely want to try to get rid of that. Maybe I'll pull the T-tops off and let it air out a bit. But overall, she looks good. So yeah, we'll start getting it cleaned up. It should be fun. All right, folks, here's the key, which I guess now that I just showed that, I'm sure someone can make a copy on the internet, because I think I've seen people do that. All right, in theory, if I get my fingers out of the camera, this should start right up. And I don't have to do anything stupid with it today. Come on. Okay. Come on, baby. Start up for me. There we go. Okay. Now, I think the window switches are right here. So either there's an electrical issue or they're broke. But I can't get the windows down. So moving it gets a little toasty. But, close the door. Man, this is like crazy. We're gonna take the emergency brake off, put her into reverse now that there's actually transmission fluid in it, and I probably need power steering fluid. Okay, perfect. Goes into gear. I'm gonna try to not hit the other car behind me, because we have 4 million cars in our driveway now that I bought another one. Okay, brakes are, there we go. Whew. Brakes are a little sketchy. All right, we are in drive. Theoretically, we're in drive. Hang on. Okay, hang on. All right. I know sometimes it sticks. Okay, we're gonna open the door because it's a little hot. So we got a couple issues to, oh, it's so nice outside. We have a few issues to figure out. I didn't put the brake on. Okay. And some people might be like, stop ripping it, it's fine. And my voice just cracked, so there you go. You can enjoy that one. My Uncle Bob said sometimes the gear lever would get a little stuck. We'll go all the way into park, drive. Transmission fluid should be fine, because we just filled that up yesterday. So we still have some kinks to work out. That's that. Okay. All right, we got it up to the garage without hitting anything, and there we go. So, 1976 Corvette. I'm probably gonna say that way too many times throughout filming videos on this thing. Oh, it's a 1976 Corvette, but I run out of things to say. So, there we go. Now we are up near the house. I gotta go find the hose because someone snagged it, and we are gonna start power washing it off. Now, I know some people are like, oh, don't go too close. I'm gonna be careful with the power washer, and I've got a foam cannon. So, yeah, the only thing I gotta be careful of, this window isn't all the way up. And like I said, I don't know if it's an electrical issue or the windows are busted or what. That could be, that's another thing to tackle. But for now, we're gonna get the power washer out, find a hose. We got it pulled up, rinse it off. All right, so we're gonna start with vacuuming it out. I got the T-tops off, so that was extremely easy. I just have them sitting over in the grass there. That's, I don't know if someone's gonna yell at me for, oh, the grass might scratch it. It should be fine. This paint's already a little rough. At some point, we'll probably need a repaint, but this should get some of the musty smell out, and then we're gonna vacuum it out, and hopefully it'll be a little bit nicer. And we'll probably wipe some stuff down too, because I think there's a little bit of like mice poop or something in there. So yeah, we'll get it going. All right, so we were behind the passenger seat. I was showing off these bins. I've been doing upright and sideways for different, shorts and long form. But anyway, so this this bin right here was sitting, actually I think it was sitting just like this. And then, put your fingers in these little holes right here, pop that out, and lo and behold, you have the jack. And then something else down there too. So that's all cleaned out. Pop that secret compartment back into place. And then we'll pop whatever these black covers were for. Pop these right back in here. And get on with what we're doing. Look at that. Look at that nice little storage bit we got. All right, the interior has been shot back. Now, I do have like one of those little portable carpet cleaners. I might do all the carpets and stuff because that's probably also holding some of the musty smell. But I got some interior spray, got some glass cleaner. Gonna hit the windshield and the windows and all that. And then we're gonna keep going on from there. As this thing gets cleaner, it looks even better than when I drove it over here. All right, we got some glass cleaner here. We're just gonna spray some of that on the instruments, get those nice and cleaned up. We're also gonna hit the windshield, whatever you want to call it. All right, so the detail is coming along quite nicely. So I want you to notice, look how dirty the windshield is there. And then just by me cleaning this driver door window, like it looks like it's a whole nother car. Like it's like, oh wow, barn find dirty. And it's like, whoa, hey, now we're starting to get somewhere. So yeah, this is gonna clean up really nicely. I'm really excited for this. All right, here's the windshield before we clean it. All right, here we go. And we'll hit this again. But yeah, already that's looking a lot better. Let's get this good and we'll see the end result. And this is the windshield after. Okay, I just did the windows and the car looks so much better. I mean, I know I keep doing like almost the same shots, but I mean, I'm just trying to do the progress here. Like, look at that. Oh, this car is gonna be so nice once it's all cleaned up. I mean, it is nice, but you know what I'm saying. Like, this is awesome. Okay, you got a few more things to do in the interior, and then we should be about ready to wash it. I just gotta figure out what happened to the hose. We got a hose thief. Okay, we got the hard tops put back on, and honestly, they're extremely easy. We just have these two levers right here, so for either side, and they just pull out, and then I think in theory I should be able to store them behind the seats if I ever need to take them off when I'm going somewhere. But anyway, we're gonna close this up. I found the hose. It was around back because we just had a patio poured after we tore it up because we had to fix the foundation. Anyway, here we go. Oh, that's a good sound. All right, we'll get the power washer going and we're gonna wash it off. This should be awesome. Okay, folks, here is its first wash in 10 years. Here we go. We're just gonna do a nice rinse first. Get some of that gook off. And then I'll come by with the foam cannon, the power washer. and we'll hit it real nice. And I do have to be careful because that window isn't up all the way. Like I mentioned, there might be something with the electrics, so I gotta, be very careful I'm not getting the interior wet. But other than that, we're ready to rock and roll here. And hopefully all the seals aren't dry rotted or anything. It has been 50 years since this car was built, or 49 if you guys want to get technical in the comments. Yeah, so we're gonna rinse her down and then we'll get the power washer going. All right, as those more famous than I would say, Meguiar's, that's the stuff I'm using, not a paid product placement, but if you wanted to sponsor the channel, let me know. We got the foam can loaded up with the gold class. Here she is all rinsed off. We're gonna get her wiped down, see how she looks.